Hi and welcome. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this week's Monday Live. Glad to be back again. I know I've just been away. Well, I was live last Monday, but then I was not live the last 2 Mondays. And actually, next Monday, I will not be live again. Oh, why? Why is that? Because it's Easter. I don't know about where you live, but here in Denmark, it's bank holidays on this Thursday and Friday, and of course Sunday. That's a given on Easter Day, and also the second day of Easter on Easter Monday. And that means that since my husband do not work in an area where he's required to uh, have some weekend work, bank holidays work, and something like that. Then he's home here, and we have also just been visiting some family in another part of the country. Yes, I know it's a small country, but still. So I won't be doing a live on next Monday. However, I have a little surprise for you for that day. I have made a small pick a card reading. It's actually a reading where I have 4 pairs of cards that you can choose from, and the video will be timestamped and it will be published for around, I think it's around 6 in the morning my time. And for those of you who do not know, we have now here in Denmark and probably most of Europe began the daylight savings. So instead of me beginning around 9:30, 9:40, 9:45 Greenwich Mid Time +1, then it's actually here during for the next 7 months Greenwich Mid Time +2. So yeah. So that's how it works. I have one deck of cards for you today, tarot cards for you to read from, and it's the Angel Tarot cards. You might know it. It's a well-known deck. I've used it quite a bit before. Actually, also used it when my mother died just over 4 years ago. I used it, and I felt that I got some messages from my mother through it. You know, like the time to rest card and stuff like that. It was like, whoa, really, really strong. And those, I have actually a video about that somewhere in here. It's probably in the playlist Me on Cam somewhere. So if you're interested, you can look it up. Anyway, this deck here, as you might know, it has and might not, it has water instead of cups. It has the elements. So fire instead of wands, and water instead of cups, and earth instead of pentacle coins. And look at this earth queen here. How amazing that is that. And the earth also has the fairies on it. And oh yeah, and the air has the unicorns, sometimes with wings, sometimes not with wings. This ace has wings, so that's a Pegasus and unicorn combined. Yeah. And the fire cards, many of them have dragons on them, like the King of Fire here. And the Eight of Water has, not just the water cards, not just the Eight of Water, has mermaids and mermaids on it. And yeah, Nine of Earth you can see here. It's very, very, it's fairies. And also the last one is with I had them all. Water, earth, fire, air. Yeah, I've got them all. And then it has here the Archangel Michael here on the back. This really beautiful back. And this deck is so old, so it still has some of its silver lining. It's a bit worn, but it's from way back. It was one of my first tarot decks way back. Not the first deck. It's my Alistair Crowley deck. That was my first deck. But I think this was actually my second deck. So yeah, way back when Doreen Virtue did not say goodbye to all the cards and all that. Hello, Zach, and welcome. I've just introduced the card. I've been chit-chatting a little bit about next Monday also, and a little bit, and yeah, just been chit-chatting a little bit. So great to see you. Do you also have daylight savings where you are? So is it still as late, or maybe not quite as late as usual? Because here we have daylight savings, so we put our clock 1 hour ahead here in the springtime, and then late October we put it back, we set it back again to normal time. So anyway, I've pulled a few cards to help with the title and for inspiration, and maybe it will set the tone for the reading, and maybe it's something, the week's reading, and maybe it's something extra. We will see. But I've pulled the 8 of water and the 6 of water, and it's interesting because it's actually not, it's the theme. It was also cards that was brought up in my Danish reading. So yeah, really interesting. That's a theme. The 8 of water here, I have said the when moving on, bring the joy. And this card here is about moving on. It's about moving on, maybe from sadness, maybe from what was but is no more, maybe from, yeah, a certain way of living, a certain way of being in the world, a certain way of being you, a certain mindset, a certain diet, a certain group of people, certain kind of work. It can be like you feel like it's time, maybe even moving house or country, you know, whatever it is, whether it's an inner or an outer plane or a combination, big or small. It's about this had its time, and now it's no more time for that. Now it's time for something else, and for that to be able to enter in my life, it's important that I move. I leave behind the old ways of being, the old ways of thinking, maybe an old place of living, maybe just some habits. But you have learned something. Some of these things here have, you can see how the light makes shine them, and the other cups not so much. But there is definitely something in that for you that you have learned from. There is something in it that you can take with you, and what to take with you, because you're leaving it behind. But yeah, but you're not leaving it behind. How? Well, the chapter is over and we are entering a new chapter. And for us to enter that chapter, we need to do something else. We need to, you know, oh, you did last month. Okay. We need to shift the pages, so to speak. So what to bring with you? Yeah, the joy, the happy memories. What makes you feel warm at heart? That's important to bring with you. That kind of feelings and emotions and thoughts and mindsets, and the kind of people and places and situations. Bring that with you. If possible, keep them in your life. Keep it in your life, in your way of living. If not, then at least keep it in your heart to help support you, to help have a loving, caring base you always brings with you. That's your joy. And you can always return to that, so you can feel secure and at ease and warm at heart. And that, if it feels like a long journey or a hard journey or difficult to leave, then it's that even more important to remember to bring whatever feels you joy, of memories, of people, of places. If you can't physically, literally, then at least within your heart and in your mind, and let that work to fill you with warmth and joy and calm, and it's all this heart energy. Okay, that's so important. And the more you are literally leaving behind or changing, the more important is it that you remember to bring that also, so you will not risk ending up like, hey, what happened? Where am I? It's all you. Yeah, but you still have all that other things in yourself. So yeah, loops and spiral. Well, loops, yeah, because it's just round and round and round the same circle. But spiral, if it goes downward, then get out of it, or turn it around if you can. If it goes upwards, then it's okay, because for each round you've taken a step forward or upwards, or however you look at it. Okay. closer to where you want to go. Yeah, all the times. Yeah, last month. Oh yeah, we did it last week. We did it. We in the springtime we do it the first weekend after spring equinox, and back in the 80s when we had it last time, we did it the first weekend after autumn, the fall equinox. That's in September. But now it's all European Union, you know, EU, the same. So now we've moved back late October. So the last, especially the last couple of weeks, feels like really dark in the morning. So, well, so maybe that's just me, but that's how I feel about it. If we have to have it, then please keep it from end April to end March to end September, and not end October here in the northern parts. Oh my God. Well, anyway, let's get to Zach. You're going to get to want to pull 2 more cards for all of us from these angel cards here, and then I will pull a card for you and maybe whomever popped up in here. 1 card here, and maybe if time I have a little surprise for you, because I recently bought a couple of decks, Oracle decks, Danish Oracle decks from Danish creators, also not just translated but from Danish creators. So yeah, I'm just before I'll just show you. Look at this! Look at this! Look at this little red squirrel, and it's called, translated, it's called Untamed Voices, and it's with all the just Danish animals. All the animals in it are animals that can be found here in Denmark, in the Danish nature. So let's see what cards we have for us. We have all of us. Oh wow! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this. The Empress and 6 of Fire. How good is that for energy to move in to end March and begin April? How good is that? By creating, by succeeding, by succeeding, by nurturing yourself, by nurture life for you, for projects, and projects will succeed when you put nurture in them, when you give to them, and when you give to yourself. When you give life to your projects and life to yourself, then you will succeed, and you will succeed maybe even more than you can imagine. But it's so important that you not just run on empty, because then you know, then this will go hiding. It's important with this Empress card. It reminds us, keep nurturing yourself, keep giving yourself love, proper food, proper hydration, proper fresh air, proper love, nurturing surroundings, people that you feel support you, in nature, communities, places, doing things that you love and that you feel sort of makes you grow inside and make you want to do even more. Maybe of the same thing, maybe of something else. And then you will feel like, yes, I did this, I can do this. And you can, and you will. The more you remember to give life and nurture and love towards yourself and your projects, whether it's inner projects, outer projects, family, friends, the more you will succeed in your endeavors, in your friendships, in your partnerships, in your creations, in your life as all. Because you know what? Success is not necessarily how we're used to measure it out in the outer world and on job market. Yeah, well, that can be success too, but that's a different kind. Basically, success is about you feeling like, yes, you feeling like you are abundant, that you have what you need, not just what you need, but you have what you need, and everything else is bonus and pluses. And with that mindset, you will attract even more. You will attract more that brings you more of that feeling. The feeling of, yes, I have loving friends, I have loving, caring families, I have these things that I do that I love. I might have an animal or two or many. I have my good health. I have the options and possibility to go into nature, to visit new places, or whatever it is that makes you feel rich inside. And makes you feel like, yes, I can breathe in fresh air. I have some lovely water in my area, just as examples. And if that makes you feel rich and warm inside, that's one more win. That's one more succeed. It's not about winning and against losing. It's about winning and growing and feeling that warmth and heart and nurture yourself and feeling inspired to create new life, new endeavors, new adventures. And going with that emotion and going with those feelings, it will feel like success. You will feel like, yes, my life is a success. I am a success. I am a success in my life. Wow. Wow. I must say that is lovely. And I would actually want to pull one card also here from this deck here. It looks like this on the back. I want to pull one card for this also. Yeah, come on. I know it's a rat, but the rat is saying, I am living in abundance. Creative, nurturing, success, and living in abundance. How can it be better? Invite that energy in, living in abundance. Yeah, yeah, it's quite funny. It's quite funny. Numbers, yes, inspiring. Yeah. So here I'm living in abundance. Come on, and the chakra connected. That's it's a creative. It's the sacral chakra. Where the creative, where this empress also is connected to the creative, the orange color of creation. And for women around the womb area. So that's also about creating life and living in abundance. So it's like, wow, 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 wow. It's just perfect, perfect, perfect. So perfect, so perfect. So, Zach, oh my God, Zach, you're going to get, this wasn't even in the picture, so big surprise. You're actually going to get 2 of the Oracle cards and 1 Angel cards. So that's interesting. So let's see. That was 2 Oracle cards. An Angel card. Yes. The 2 Oracle cards are... Oh, so interesting. It's the hedgehog, the porcupine, how you said it, I don't know. But I am putting up or setting up or having loving boundaries. My boundaries are loving. My boundaries are set with love and from love. Not with anger or determination, but with and from love and kindness. And I am open to new alliances from the animal world. I am open to new alliances from the animal world regarding signs, friendships, connections, heart connections, especially is what I get. And support, maybe even also. That's so beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my God. You got the Hermit. I know the Hermit, but look, the first thing I saw, I didn't even, I noticed the Hermit, but look, these big golden wings, these big golden wings. And the Hermit is associated with the star sign Virgo, again associated with the serving of others, but not on cost for yourself, of course, but also about, I really feel these big golden wings are the important things here. There is some sort of extra deeper message in it, about taking time to yourself, for yourself, to yourself, to help you set up those boundaries from love and with love and kindness, to help you open yourself for more signs from the animal kingdom. Maybe even get yourself an animal friend, or connect more to the animals around you, or begin to see what kind of messages the animals have for you, the signs they have for you. And to be able to do that more, it's important that you create some stillness, but with love and kindness and from your heart. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it does. But taking this card here into consideration, opening yourself more up to see even more what the animals has messages for you. Maybe even, the red squirrel. See if we can find the red squirrel in here. I know it's in the card set, but it has a message. I feel that the red squirrel has a message. Let's see. Opening. Red squirrel here. Yes. My fundament, my foundation is strong. I will just hold the book up so you can see. My foundation is strong. So when if you feel you're on kind of a wobbly ground, or need to set up some structures to be able to, move on and stay on top of things, then it's extra important that you give yourself some time to use that heart energy to put up some loving, kind boundaries, so people won't flow in and out over you, and that will also open you up more to the signs. So you will feel that you have a strong life-based, strong life foundation, and more optimism and more surplus of energy and life force. Hope that makes sense to you. I hope that makes sense. I just see these golden wings all the time. Yeah. So maybe that even also is a reminder from your mother. Maybe. Would that be something she would say to you, or say to you if she was still alive, or the way she lived? Because I feel like it's something to do with not maybe direct, but direct or indirect message from her also. I feel that. So I hope that. And while you're thinking about that, I will pull one more card for all of us from the Angel Tarot, and one more card from the Untamed Voices, with animals from the Danish nature. Oh, here it came, the squirrel. Okay, here it was. My foundation is strong. And the chakra connected to it is the root chakra. So it can also help you, with the boundaries and connecting to the earth. So yeah, I know this squirrel is for all of us, but it's also so you can see how the card is looking for you. Beautiful. So yeah, remember your foundation is strong for all of us. And you can feel it better, make it even stronger by connecting to Mother Earth. Feel you're grounded. Feel your root chakra. Feel how it also connects down to Earth and anchor in Mother Earth. Like roots from a tree. So you stay strong. Not strong so you break, but strong so you can bend a little, adjust when needed, and give nurture to yourself, feel connected to others. That makes a strong foundation. So important. Oh, a new one. Molina Valenzuela. Welcome, and hello, and welcome. Yeah, I haven't seen you before. So welcome in more than one way. I'm going to pull an angel tarot card for you, if you like one. And maybe even Oracle also, maybe. Depends on what the cards are saying. So let's see. Tarot card for Molina Valenzuela. So that's right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're going to have an oracle also. And that oracle here is not in the picture because it's some... I wasn't even going to take it. I had it also in the Danish one, but I didn't think I would use it here. But I will. So let's see. Oh, this is so beautiful. You got the Hermit about spending time. Also with meditating, if you're not meditating in traditional way, it's not like, no, that's not so much me, not me. It's about creating time and space for you to feel calm, time and space for you to know yourself, to know your center, to know your core, and to nurture that and to grow that. And you also got the duck. I'm not sure if it's a mallard, it's just a normal duck. I'm not quite into the English names for different ducks here. But this duck is saying, I'm a master of my environments. And together with the Hermit, there is connected to the star sign Virgo. It's perfect because you have the earth and you have the air combined, sort of, because it's Mercury is both ruler of Virgo and Gemini. So, but mostly the air, mostly the earth. But with the Hermit and these big wings on this card, I also feel that it's about connecting earth with air in the way that creating from inspiration, creating from thought, creating from idea, making room and space for you, for that to come to you. Because when you do that, you will be a master of your environments, and therefore also you, because you are included in your environments. Oh, Brian. It doesn't matter if it's traditional or not. It doesn't really matter if some get this into this sort of meditative state by taking walks in nature. It can be by baking bread. It can be by chanting. It can be by looking into flame. It doesn't really matter. Whatever works for you that brings you in that state. These two cards here support you in that endeavor. And maybe if you don't feel it feels just right just now, then maybe just a little twist of the way or the timing or can do the trick, because you are the master of your environment. So maybe it's something around you that just needs a little bit of changing, a little bit different light setting, or bring in a certain kind of smell incense or something, I don't know, or change where you are doing it, or how you begin or how you end, or maybe just a small change, maybe bigger change, but because you are the master of your environment and you are invited to to be in that state more, whether it's through meditation or in another way. That's how it works for you. Whatever works best for you, you do. You do you. Especially with this stock saying to you that you are a master of your environment. Come on. And it's connected to the crown chakra also. It's connected to crown chakra, and for the meditation, perfect. Perfect pair here for that. So perfect. So perfect. Sorry. I feel one more angel card. One more angel card. Two more angel cards for all of us. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for your hearts. And thank you for being here. Oh, yeah. And by the way, while you're here, next week, I have a pre-recorded video because next week it's bank holiday here. So no live because my husband is home and we just got home from visiting family and stuff like that. But I have made a pre-recorded video, and not like last time I pre-recorded, but pick a card one where I have 4 cards you can choose from, and each card is actually 2 cards. So, and it will be timestamped, and it will be up here on the channel from around 2-3 hours before I usually do the live. So keep an eye out for that, and pick 1 or 2 there, and then I will be back live in 2 weeks, and that will be even earlier than now. It will be 2.5 hours earlier, about around 7 o'clock my time. And right now it's 10:12. It's 12 past 10 in the morning right now here. Oh, it's good to hear, Molina. It's good to hear. But that will be in 2 weeks. It will be 7 o'clock in the morning, or maybe a little past 7 in the morning, so even earlier. And that's because I have a healing appointment around the same time I usually finish this reading. So and it couldn't be at another place in that week, otherwise it would be way out in the time. So I can do an early reading. So that will be for you in the States. It will be earlier in the evening, on the day before, on Sunday. And for you in Europe around me, it will be also early morning instead of late morning. And for you out east, it will be more in the afternoon instead of the evening, maybe. So yeah. Yeah, you will be able to ask a question. Whether I can answer it, that's a different matter. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. But I will show you these 2 cards here for all of us for inspiration. Oh my God, it's the Knight of Water and the Hermit again. But this time I feel like, you can see the Knight of Water here and the Hermit again. I feel like really much about not the traditional meaning of Knight of Water, but more like falling in love with life, rekindling the love to yourself, or fueling it up a bit more. That warm feeling, nurture that feeling of warmth within your heart, and let yourself fall in love with life and with your way of living and your way of being, and let yourself fall in love with nature, with people in general, not necessarily a certain person. It can be, of course, it's springtime in a lot of the world, also fall in other parts of the world, but anyway. But it's really much about opening yourself up and making space for you to opening your heart, so you can take more love, more light, more life. And when you step out from your little bubble, you bring that love, you bring that heart energy with you out into the world. Okay, that's extra here. So, oh, 3:01 a.m. That's in the middle of the night. So in 2 weeks it will be late evening instead. It will be around maybe somewhere between 10 and 11 in the evening. So yeah, you can ask a question. You can just ask your question now, and I can see if I can answer it. So, whoop, I dropped some cards. I will move up the frame a little while. The picture frame, you can write your question. Let's see. Yeah, I think I actually at some point will make a video where I show you all these cards from this Danish deck. It's a Danish author, Danish artist. So interesting. The snail, for instance. Look at this. The snail, for instance, saying, I am my own resource. So interesting. So, Molina, if you are asking a question, please do so. Meanwhile, I will just show you some more of these cards. Random. Does someone think of me as much as I think of him lately? Whoa, that's a yes/no question. Let's see. At least we have some extra advice from these animals, but I will pull, let's see, 2 cards. One for your thoughts and one for his thoughts, and then we will see what we can get from that. I'm not all that into yes/no questions, because it doesn't always be if it's much or less. It's also how and why and what. How and what is often more important than how much. Let's see. Okay. It looks like you have some sort of sadness in your mind. You have the 3 of air. It's not with a broken heart in this, thank God for that, but it's about sadness and time to heal. So that's what's on your mind. That's about, well, you feel about this. And the advice in this card is about forgiveness towards yourself, but also others. So you can not get trapped in this feeling. It's okay. It's not that you should suppress it, suppress it. It's not it, but it's about releasing it and not getting trapped in it. Because when you release it and forgive yourself for having these feelings or not knowing or feeling insecure, whatever it is, then you release energy and you can feel more light and warm at heart. And the card for his mind, I love that it's 2 air cards, because mental cards. I love that. It's about taking a choice that he might not all that keen to make. Making a choice is not all that keen to make. Whatever that choice it is not. But it feels like that kind of choice sort of fills up in his brain, or her brain, doesn't really matter. Just saying his, doesn't have to be him. Take some place, but it also feels like it's trying to make at some points pretend that it's not there. That's not necessary to make some sort of decision, and just then letting things be. But things are as they are, whether or not he's taking a decision or not. And that can bring sadness to you, that you don't know. That can make that you feel like, where am I in all of this? So the healing part is really important for you, to heal yourself, to heal your heart there. It will also maybe move things along, so the decision will be made no matter what that decision is. But the ladybird here is saying to you that your energy is the most precious that you got. So take good care of that. And some of that energy is definitely within your heart. So please don't spill it. Oh, that sounded wrong, but it's difficult for me to find the right word. Please don't spill, waste. Please, instead of being trapped or directed toward the sadness too often, then find ways where you can give nurture to yourself. There's been lots of cards about nurturing yourself here in this week's reading for all of us, and taking time for yourself to find that calm, to find that warmth and heart energy, and nurture yourself, because then that you, no matter what happens in life, and that's for all of us watching this video, it will help you feel that you got this. And especially with this, with the 3 of air for you, that can, the sadness and the worrying can easily come up, especially the sadness, and the heavy heart. And then the ladybird comes in and say that your energy is the most precious that you got. So please take good care of it. Please take good care of your heart. Okay? Because here's a place at the moment where decision making probably not his strong side. Whether it's just now or just regarding this, or it's, I don't know. He maybe not even know that there's a problem, or maybe he is pretending that it's not that big of a problem. So, but how much, if it's more or less, but it's definitely a different way. And it makes you sad. It makes you sad. And that's why, please take good care of your energy and your emotions. That's so important. So I hope that helps. I hope that really helps. And the sparrow comes in here. You remember the duck from before, that you are mastering your environment. Remember that in the meditation with the hermit from before also. Okay? And the sparrow comes in from the heart chakra, energy from the heart chakra, and also says to you that you know your allies. So if you feel that you need an ear somewhere, then seek out the people that can lend you that ear, or give you that hug or whatever, So I hope that helps. I'm very happy to see you here. Always happy to see some people here. But yes, next week there's a pick a card video for you with 4 card pairs, 4 times 2 cards you can choose from, and it will be time stamped. And I'll be back in 2 weeks, already around 7, maybe a little after 7 in the early morning here. Yeah, so that will be about 2.5 hours earlier than I began this video. So yes, and next videos will also be uploaded about 3 hours. Next week's video will be ready for you to watch about 3 hours before my normal live time. So I think that's it for this week. What are you saying, all of you? So grateful. Oh, thank you, Zach. Thank you so. I'm also very grateful for you being here and sharing with us. Also, I love that. And Molina, I'm very happy that you found my channel, and I so hope that the cards messages was a support for you. It's a support for you and can inspire you to help you heal and to help nurture yourself and find back into your meditation, whether or not it for a period of time might need some sort of adjustment for you to better feel at home in it. So I think that's it. That's it for this week. Yeah. We've also been on for about 45 minutes, approximately. So I think that's it for today. So I am wishing you a lovely week. Take care. And if you celebrate Easter or visiting family or just having some days off or whatever, please have I'm wishing you a lovely week and a pleasant Easter, whether you celebrate or not, whether you're visiting family or friends or not. That's it. So bye for now. See you live in 2 weeks and to a pick a card reading next week. So bye for now. Take care from my heart to yours. Thank you all for watching, and special thank you for the 2 of you in the chat this morning. Bye for now. Where is it? Here. Bye bye. Love you all.